Every dog lover knows golden retrievers and Labradors, but there's another retriever, one with a completely unhinged name and a personality most people don't believe until they see it, that almost nobody owns. The Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever sits at the bottom of popularity charts, while its golden cousins dominate every dog park in America. And after spending time with one, you realize the people who have them aren't just owners. They've joined something entirely different. Today, we're counting down 10 reasons this breed stays so rare, and why that's the greatest injustice in the dog world. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The name problem. Let's address the obvious barrier first. Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever. That's 11 syllables of confusion that sends most people scrolling right past adoption listings. What does tolling even mean? It's actually a genius hunting technique. These dogs run and play along shorelines to lure curious ducks into range, a behavior called tolling that's completely unique to this breed. But the name sounds like something you'd need a permit for, and that alone has kept this dog a secret for decades. Speaking of energy, wait until you hear what happens when you actually bring one home. Number 9. Energy without an off switch. Most retrievers eventually settle down. Tollers didn't get that memo. They were bred to sprint shorelines for hours in freezing Canadian water, and that drive didn't disappear just because they now live in suburban living rooms. A 30-minute walk won't cut it. These dogs need running, swimming, fetching, and mental challenges stacked on top of each other until their brains and bodies are equally exhausted. Skip a day, and you'll come home to a dog who has invented its own entertainment. And trust me, you won't like what it came up with. But the physical demands are nothing compared to what's happening inside that head. Number 8. Smarter than their owner. Tollers don't just learn commands. They analyze them, question them, and decide whether complying serves their interests in that particular moment. You'll ask for a sit and watch a toller calculate whether the treat you're holding is worth the effort before slowly lowering into position like they're doing you a personal favor. This intelligence makes them incredible problem solvers and terrible dogs for anyone who wants blind obedience. You didn't get a pet. You acquired a colleague who negotiates. But the most shocking thing about this breed isn't their brain. It's the sound they make. Number 7. The Toller Scream. Nobody warns you about the scream. When a toller gets excited, and they get excited about everything, they release a high-pitched, ear-piercing shriek that sounds less like a dog and more like someone stepped on a hawk. It's not aggression. It's pure, unfiltered joy exploding out of a dog who simply cannot contain themselves. But at a family barbecue or a quiet dog park, that scream turns heads and raises eyebrows. You'll learn to warn people in advance. But here's what makes this even more complicated. Number 6 is the comparison that breaks every first-time owner's expectations. Number 6. They're not golden retrievers. People see retriever and expect a friendly, go-with-the-flow dog who loves everyone instantly. Tollers love their people fiercely. Strangers? They need a minute, or an hour, or possibly several visits before deciding you're worth their attention. This reserved nature gets mistaken for shyness or unfriendliness when it's actually deep emotional discernment. A toller doesn't hand out affection freely. You earn it. And once you do, you'll discover something about attachment that no other retriever breed comes close to matching. Number 5. Rarity comes with a price. There are roughly 3,000 toller puppies born in North America each year, compared to tens of thousands of golden retrievers. Finding a reputable breeder often means joining a waitlist that stretches 6 to 18 months. And when your name finally comes up, you're looking at a price tag that makes most people reconsider every life choice. This scarcity isn't an accident. Breeders are protective of the bloodlines because tollers nearly went extinct in the early 20th century. But for those who wait, the next 4 points explain why it was worth every second. Number 4. A bond that defines intensity. Most dogs love you. A toller studies you. They learn your routines, anticipate your emotions, and position themselves in your life with an intentionality that borders on unsettling. You'll notice them watching your face, reading your mood, adjusting their behavior to match what you need before you've even identified it yourself. This isn't clinginess. It's emotional intelligence operating at a frequency most breeds never reach. In a world full of distractions and surface connections, the Toller offers something increasingly rare. But wait until you hear what happens in a family setting. Number 3. Training is not optional. An untrained Toller isn't a pet. It's a small red hurricane with a scream and a plan. Their intelligence combined with that endless energy means every skipped training session compounds into behavioral chaos by the end of the week. The good news? They learn faster than almost any breed you'll encounter. Positive reinforcement lights up their clever brains, and a Toller who understands what you want will move mountains to deliver it. The bad news? They'll also figure out exactly which behaviors you can't resist and exploit that knowledge without mercy. But the payoff is number 2, and it changes everything. Number 2. The family dog. Nobody saw coming. Despite their reserved nature with strangers, Tollers transform inside their own homes. They're gentle with respectful children, endlessly playful, and bring a lightness to family life that fills every room they enter. They'll invent games you didn't teach them, bring a toy to whoever looks sad, and curl up at the end of a long day like the world's most attentive weighted blanket. They're not just family dogs. They're the unexpected heartbeat of the household, quietly becoming the one member everyone turns to when they need comfort or joy. And the reason owners never go back is number 1. Number 1. You'll never want another breed. Ask any Toller owner and they'll tell you the same thing. Once you've experienced this dog, every other breed feels slightly incomplete. It's not that other dogs aren't wonderful. It's that the Toller's combination of intelligence, intensity, humor, and devotion creates a relationship that doesn't feel like ownership at all. It feels like partnership. You'll find yourself explaining them to strangers at the dog park, defending the scream, laughing about the negotiations, and realizing somewhere along the way that this rare, weird, brilliant dog didn't just join your life. They redefined what a dog could be. This is the breed that stays hidden in plain sight while the dog world obsesses over Goldens and Labs. If this video opened your eyes to a dog you'd never considered, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to meet the Toller. Have you ever encountered one of these red tornadoes in real life? Drop your story in the comments. I love hearing from people who've experienced the scream firsthand. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.